I bet that's loud on the stream. Alrighty, here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Uh-oh. Make sure I got audio, all that good stuff. That's weird. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. That's weird. Oh, I got audio, good. Everything's so wet this morning. Alright, here we go. Everything works out. Get the show on the road. Wonder how shallow that shelf is over there on that oyster bed. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Yes, sir, JD. A beautiful morning on the water. Most mornings are in the beginning, unless bad storms or high winds or something from the night prior. But usually, this is what it's like. Look at that, something swirled right in front of the boat. Thank God, American. Good morning there, Mrs. iFly. You're up awful early. You better get Mr. iFly up too. Hope you guys can hear me. Kind of tore up my kayak yesterday, so I had to put y'all further away so I can paddle. Hey, Need for Speed, thanks for that follow, man. Really appreciate it. First thing in the morning, that's awesome. Thank you. Kick them off of there, Miss iFly. Make them cook breakfast or something. Tell them I said so. So I paddled all the way out here because bait fish were everywhere, and now they're not here. They're further away. Man, I came early. Definitely gonna have to edit those rules. It's coming way earlier than I want. I know there's fish here. Just where are they at? Oh, I'm on an oyster bed. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Well, the bird caught one. He's already doing better than I am. I'm not a real fisherman. I'm a real casterman. Something just upset a large school of bait fish up there. Hopefully the tide will bring them my way. Let's get out in the middle. I busted my, ooh man, something is feeding up there. I'm in the wrong spot. I busted my flippers, so now I gotta anchor up and fish a spot and then move and anchor again. Some guys are coming this way. Switch to a top water, see if I can get them when they come by. Good morning there, AMF. Thanks for stopping by again. You're up awful early. Wish I brought my bass fishing bag and pull out one of those top lures. This one's like a submerged one. Good morning, sci-fi Joe. Guy. Sci-fi guy. Whoever was feeding up there must have either hasn't come all the way down here, he must have got his belly full in the school up there, or he doesn't want my lure. One of those three. Oh yeah, scared them bait fish. Can you switch them with this? What do you mean by that, Mrs. F-Fly? I don't really know what you mean. Switch what? The lures. Yeah, I can. I have 4 rods on the boat. I got them all set up a little bit different way. Got some that hit the bottom, some hit the middle, and like this one's kind of a topwater one. But yeah, I got a little tackle box here. It's got some lures, but I really don't know how to saltwater fish, so I haven't gone crazy buying the lures. It's about to get rocky. That dude just flew by me. Y'all gonna have to hang on with the rocks. There's a little guy on the boat. He was hauling butt. He's going way back up in the shallows. Tide's still going out, so we're going into low tides. I don't know where he's going. He obviously knows his water to run that fast, because there's a lot of oyster shells and stuff you can run amok on. Hey, MF, doing good, man. As you can tell what I'm doing. Just out here relaxing on the water. Hopefully I can catch some fish. If not, I'm just relaxing. Spending my day with you guys. I did mid and I did top, so now let's do the bottom. I'm gonna drag a little curly tail grub mullet thing on the bottom. And then I'm gonna have to move spots because they're not here. Point you guys more towards the middle of the creek channel. Give more water view for you. Might be where the fish are. Oh, look at that, laughing at me. I don't think y'all could see it, but out in the distance, fish just came out of the water about 3 feet. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. I hate on the fish every day I'm out here. You see them all around you and they just don't want you what you have to offer. What is feeding on them? Nothing. Last one, I'm gonna move up to that next little channel area. Yeah, what you fish for there, AMF? I love it, man. I'd rather fish than game any day of the week. Patience is key. You're right about that. I don't have any. But patience is key. It's going to get loud for a minute as I bring in my anchor. Because I know when I put it in the bottom of this boat, it's going to clink around and y'all hear every bit of it. Alright. Let's move up to the next little channel. And beers. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm not drinking any beer this early. I do got a cup of coffee and he starts sipping on. Bass fish, that's my favorite. That's what I know and love. My biggest has been 7.5 pounds. Still trying to find that 10-pounder. All right, I'm gonna fish this creek. Alrighty, big splash, guys. Hopefully you are still here. I don't know why, but everything's wet this morning. Definitely a humid morning. There we go. That's awesome. 12 pounds. That's a P, not me. It's probably peeing out fish eggs. 12 pounds. That's a large bass. That's hard to find in the Carolinas. I know they're here, but I don't know where. All right, little oyster bed here. Got a little creek coming into the main channel. I see activity. Let's see if I can catch some fish. A little bit closer than I wanted to be, but that's all right. It was the Everglades, yeah. Most Florida fish. Keep telling Sasha we're going to go camping down there so I can fish it. I really want to do the saltwater. I don't know why. I enjoy being on this water a little bit more than the fresh lately. Except I tore up my boat, so now I got to fix that. I can see 3 schools of fish. I don't think y'all can. Let me see if I can point y'all that way. Coming out of this creek channel towards me. Nope, rudder ain't moving the boat that way. Can't get you looking straight at that channel. Something's got to be out over there. Yes, it is. Oh, just rolled over an oyster. Oh, come on. Take it. Come on, buddy. Take it. I got something nibbling on it. I bet he ate my tail off. Good morning there, Jeff. It's good to see you. Oh, he didn't take my tail. Let's cast back. Actually, it's not good morning to you. It'll be good afternoon or good evening. Didn't take your advice. I didn't go hit up all the docks. I came to the same spot. I looked towards the dock side and I looked towards this side, and all the bait fish were over here. So I was like, I'm gonna go where the bait fish are at. 8:48. You're going to bed and we're getting up moving. Yeah, the current is moving. It was actually moving yesterday. We came back out with a family and it was moving faster than Chloe could paddle. So we ended up having to beach it and just kind of wait until it calmed down some. I don't know why it's so strong. Last year, it wasn't this strong. It's not a full moon. So. No, you cannot, Jello. What I might do after fishing this spot is I'll go up around, I'll fish the big point up here to my left. It's where it splits off and all the homemade channels and docks and stuff are. And then I'll let the current take me down back towards the ocean, and I'll fish the houses that way. On the way back to the boat dock. Look at that. Something's eating them. Throw the top water back out. Well, when you put a hook in the middle of your thigh, it does not feel good. Not at all. little funky. Here, fishy. You're not that patient. I am not. I am always on the move, switching bait, looking for what they find it. I'm in the right spot. That's pretty funny. Uh-oh. That's a bird's nest. That was a good one. Pro cast, yep. 4 feet in front of me. Now I got a wad of string all over me. I keep waiting for the music in the commercial like the fishing channel. Hell, he doesn't get it. He's southern talking the whole time. Fish have run. Yeah, I watched my stream yesterday. I was like, man, I'm country. I am country. But, oh well, people like me for the way I talk. Yeah, if I want to do the live streaming though, I gotta chat with my community. I can't sit here and be. I guess I could. Y'all could get some nice views of me, sounds of me on there on the water. I guess not views. There, fishy. It's gonna be hard for me to leave the spot when all the bait fish is here. We've got it all, even cute K. You can't deny that at all. What do you mean bad service there, Doofy? You got everybody watching me over your shoulder, I bet. You guys are all having to work, and here I am out here trying to catch some fish. Flathead and brim. You catch them to eat or just catch and release? And good morning to you, Doofy. To eat. I don't know why I'm turning. Well, Jello's your second day watching me. I'm the same way. I'm out here working out my shoulders, just learning how to cast. Ooh, that was a hard hit. I had a hard hit out there. Nothing. Let's cast back. How you cook them? You fry them, grill them? Blacken in the cast iron? Hey, good morning there, Fixin' Hawk. I got a job. All you guys are fixing my helicopters and I'm out here fishing. That's the way it's supposed to be, right? think theoretically I'm supposed to be, uh-oh, that went under pretty good. Theoretically, I'm supposed to be yelling at y'all for sitting here watching me fish instead of fixing the helicopters. There's something munching on this little shrimp looking thing. Oh, it's still there. Fry. Man, that wrapping in foils, that sounds delicious. You're making me hungry. Let's stop talking about eating, because I'm hungry now. You might not be a Works Out 5 guy, but the other two are. Old Doofy and Fixin' Hogs. See, I gotta look. Something's got it right now. But he won't put the hook in his mouth. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. The current slowed down a little bit. I'm the perfect man. I can clean dishes too. So your old lady saw you say that, he might get a whopping in the back of your head. Nope, I have no room to talk at all. Nah, I won't. I love my wife. I can't talk nothing bad about her. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Come on. Bite this little shrimp imitation looking thing. Imitation. Put it in your mouth thinking you're going to get a full belly. Just to get ripped out of the water and you can't breathe for a couple minutes. Thank you there, Mrs. iFly. I will definitely let her know you said that. Alright, let's see if there's any flounder, and I'm going to leave this bait fish, which is kind of pointless. Find a bait, find a fish. That's what the pros say to do. Well, I found a bait, and I ain't found no fish. That's pretty funny, Jello. I might have to steal that one from you. Oh no. I'm dropping everything. Ah. I'll say that, Mrs. iFly. That was pretty funny. The engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffering. That's pretty funny. I don't care who you are. Yeah, it depends, Jello. I'm actually a pretty shy guy, so... Oh, look, my tail's gone. I'm a pretty shy guy, so... it'd be hard for me. If I get a little liquor in me, though, I'll definitely say that. These little lures are expensive, and they love eating the tails off of them. Ben, it is. It's a rerun. You're out here to get the beautiful view of the nature, listen to my country voice, and that's about it. But I had a fish yesterday. Just go view my clips, you'll see my one fish. I got one nibbling on it right now. But he's nibbling. I see you live on DC again. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I think they're considered plastics. Here, let me throw this out, see if it wants to swallow it while it's just sitting there. And I'll show you what I'm using. They're called these gulp things. I don't use live bait too often. Kind of don't care for it. But this is what's on the... Oh man, I don't know if I can do this. I'm gonna freaking bust my butt in this kayak. That's what I'm using right now. And then the same company makes this other brand, or makes them. They're like these penny copper shrimp imitation looking things. So that's the two primary lures that, when I was doing all the research on how to fish saltwater, that's what they said to do. Everybody says get the gulp mullet tail deal and get the gulp penny color shrimp. And I think they just tell me that so I don't catch the fish, and they come out here with the real lures and they do catch the fish so they can make a lot of money. Yeah, I don't know why. I've never been a live bait person at all. I'm all up on the oyster. I got something. The only thing about these little mullet tails, little curly tails, is the smaller fish will just eat the tail off, and then it's almost worthless. I don't know what that was, but that thing was nasty. And jelly around here live will be easy. A lot of people actually have their own cast nets, and they all these little schools of bait fish, they'll just come out here on a cast net and catch them, and that's what they use for live bait. Well, it's free bait, really. I'm not worried about putting it on, Mrs. I Fly. I don't know, I don't do it. I'd rather come out here with a fake bait, really full of fish with some human-made stuff instead of nature. I did catch something big. We call that a stickfish. I got one. They gobbled it right up. I got something. Oh, another big old flounder. Ooh, this one's a keeper. And he swallowed that hook. Look at that. Another flounder. And I do not know how I'm going to get this thing back. I'm still trying to get it off. Good old flounder. I didn't bring anything to, oh God. I didn't bring anything to keep these guys. Oh no, he swallowed it. So I'm going to have to throw them back. Should have brought a cooler because they definitely can keep this one. I'll show them to you in a minute if I can get this hook out. I'm not gonna be able to get that out. I'm gonna just have to cut it. Hey, y'all keeping fish?
No, I just threw one back probably just a while ago.
All right. This one swallowed the hook, so I'm gonna just cut the string and hopefully he'll be good. But if y'all are gonna keeping them, I'll give them to you.
I just lost a big one here right beside the boat right there.
Did you?
She was wanting to film it. Waiting on her to get the camera ready and let him get off the damn hook.
Yeah, I got my camera going right now. That's who you hear me talking to.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah, he's a keeper, that's for sure. Try to show it in the camera before I throw it in.
That fella with the little old P road,
Yeah.
that's Roy. He'll take it if you don't want it.
Is he close? Is he close?
Do what?
Is he close to us?
No, he's down there on the other side of the boat landing.
Oh, that's too far to paddle right now. I ain't got that motor. Oh, here it is, guys, so y'all can see it. He's a keeper, and I'm throwing him back in the water. Now I got to re-rig a whole new hook, so it's going to take a minute. That's some southern accent. Yep. And I got a problem. I think I lost my knife. I think it fell out the boat. No, I usually do catch and release. But I haven't caught fish consistently enough, so I guess you could say I didn't prepare to take them home, but I would like to. If I can come out here and catch 2 or 3 on a good day, I'll probably start being prepared to take them home. I really hope I didn't lose that knife. That was a good knife. Bad juju, y'all gonna hear me splash in here in a minute. Well, my knife must be up under my butt, or it fell in the water, because it is nowhere around me for me to do it. Ready to see a North Carolina river? Huh? Well, I don't have anything to cut my line with. Oh, never mind, found a knife. Sweet baby Jesus. So who's got the southern accent, me or the guy we were talking to? Yeah, the phone is, it's an iPhone 11, so thank you there, AMF. Tell you what, as soon as I can get some internet at the house. Oh, that guy, yeah. I'm in the Carolinas. Everybody around here talks like that. Even me. I think the military probably broke some of mine, but when I was watching my stream yesterday, clipped that one fish I caught, I was like, man, I'm country. But it's all good. I'm not ashamed or where I'm from or anything like that. I like it. Take it as stride, and hopefully somebody else likes it. I know if Fat Kid Ben's here, he gets a good crack out of my accent. He's always picking on me. Well, now that flounder swallowed out, let me put a new one on and see if I can catch another one. He was a good one. No. No. And we got a guy that works from us that's from New Zealand, and me and him had a hard time for about 3 months listening to each other. You live in the Carolina but the South. Really, man? I'm originally from South Carolina. I was born and raised there until I joined the military. I'm in South Carolina right now. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Wolfram Custom Rods. I really appreciate that, man. Every single one of them counts, and you're helping me get to that affiliate status. New Zealand accent's messed up. Yeah, I bet it was quite comical. Some of these guys like JD Jammer and Doofy and Fixin' Hawks and Sci-Fi Guy, they were probably watching laughing because he'd say something and I'd say what, and I'd say something and he says what. So me and him hardly understood each other for a good little bit. I cannot feed this line through this eye. That's why y'all ain't watching me fishing. You know, I don't think I enunciate as well. I know I could definitely be better at that. My wife always says I'm speaking like I got a bunch of marbles in my mouth. Glad you guys got to see. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do some live stream fishing more often, because I'm having a blast out here. Well, thank you, Miss Highfly. We'll have to read up on the rules and maybe go get a foam cooler to put up in the front. I don't want to put it up there though, kind of take away from y'all's views. I'll have to figure out how to get it behind me. That way, I could be prepared to take some of these guys home, have me a flounder sandwich. I have absolutely no idea how to gut them, clean them, cook them. I'd have to learn all that. But now I just spent 20 minutes re-tying my line because I'm having some problems on the back side of this camera. I'm gonna go back out there and see if I can catch me another one. Oh my goodness. I got caught up in my anchor. Am I serious about what there, iFly? Thank you, Ben. Not being able to process a fish. Yeah, I don't know. My credit card buys a lot of my fish that I eat. I'm out here for the fun of it. I can do fish. I just don't know how to do the flounder part of the fish. I bet my tail's gone. Oh, it's not gone, it's just all chewed up. There's definitely flounder right here, that's for sure. Sharp knife, yep. You sure you're not available? No, her husband's actually, he's a streamer too, iFly60s. He's a pretty cool guy. He's the one that's getting us all in this streaming business. That's because Jello's cooler than you there, fat kid Ben. I have a feeling I'm gonna, man, the wind's blowing me all kinds of directions. I bet trout is hard. It's a long, skinny fish. I think flounder would be hard too because it's a flat fish. But like a bass or a brim or even a redfish, I could do no problem. It's that flounder. Send photos. Hey, you said you're in part of that suffering area. Oh look, he ate my tail. I can agree with that, Jello. Ben, you taking notes? You're like my BFF out there. Take notes on Jello. I caught one yesterday when this thing had no tail on it. Wind's picking up. Water's getting a nice little chop. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Let's put a curly tail back on this sucker. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Hello there, Chatty Sparkles. Thank you for that. And I'm glad you got some relaxation out here, because I'm definitely relaxing. Found a heli, so it must be you. I think that's yeah, April Dean's husband flies the helicopters. Mrs. I Fly. Not me. Fishy, 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 fishy. That wind's making me go all over the place. I'm getting pretty shallow here, so I'm gonna pull up the anchor and back off of this inlet a little bit, fish some deeper water. That's pretty funny. It's gonna be loud when I bring this anchor in again. Alrighty, Jello. There we go. Never mind on that current calming down. Either the wind's pushing me really good or this current's still really strong. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Fish, 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 fish. the bait fish left me. Never an engine. How'd y'all get out there? Like a canoe? I'd love to have a boat, but I got too many toys as is. Paddles. Yeah. That's the best thing about this kayak is it's all paddle. You can get in these little holes that the big boats can't get in. It's pretty nice. Sail. Never been on a sailboat. I got you. Yes, they are expensive. I can only imagine how it is for you in Australia, because they're expensive here in America. I used to have a bass boat, an older one, but if you don't know what boat stands for, that boat was the definition of it. Blow another 1,000. I literally threw money into the water when I fished on that thing. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Can't just be one flounder fishing or munching on all that bait fish. He must have gone and told his brothers and sisters, don't bite that little white thing, it'll yank you out of the water. And then he'll cut the string out and then you're left with the white thing in your mouth. No, they're not laughing at me. It's a man and a woman on the boat just enjoying the day on the water. They're upwind of me, so their voice is carrying pretty far. They're a good 150, 200 meters away from me. I'm in the military, but I do meters would correspond with you. So, but yeah, in the military, we're all meters as well. I don't know if it's evil, but it's definitely a different way, an abstract way of measuring things, because nothing matches up, lines up, anything like that. What big guy is that? Is that your husband or your big kiddo? $13. Anytime. I got a kayak he can use. It's a sit-in, so it's a little more wobblier than the one I'm on. But we can. I can take him wherever. I go to Sam's Lake pretty often, and I don't do too good there. But a buddy of ours, Mark, he kills them there. But I can take him to any of the Fort Bragg ponds. I can bring him out here if you want. It's a good 2-hour drive though. I think it's about time to move because I'm not even getting the nibbles anymore. No, Mark's not. It's actually kind of funny. I told Mark all the bait to use, so he's using plastics, but he does this weird rod jiggle, and it makes the bait look like it's having a seizure, and it's working. It's killing it. First time I saw him do it, I was like, "What are you doing, man? You don't shake your rod like that." And then he gets the fish Never mind. Shake your rod all day.
I'd make mine thick. I kept super sharp.
Oh, that was a hit.
I had a meat about that thick.
Come on, fishy. You bumped it. Why don't you suck it in your mouth?
Soy sauce in there. About a quarter cup of
I got about 15 minutes. I'm gonna pull up my anchor and I'm gonna drift backwards for a little bit. Yeah, that's what he does. His bait's out there having seizures and the fish love it. I'll take him, Mrs. Fly. Just gotta coordinate the time and the place. And hopefully we can catch some fish, because sometimes it's hard. I know with kids, that's all they want to do is catch. They don't just understand sitting out here enjoying the time. I'm gonna fish backwards. Let me get facing this way. Thank you for that follow there, Shawnee D55. I appreciate it, man. Every single one of them count. Helps me get to that affiliated status. Try to get pointed the right way. Thank you there, Sean. I think it's Sean. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, it's relaxing out here. Almost 8 o'clock in the morning. Me and nature and these guys drifting right next to me. I'm actually getting a lot more people watching, a lot more people enjoying this than when I game. I'll figure out how to come down here and do this more often. Yeah, where you at, Sean? Because old Jello's watching from the future too. New Zealand. Nice. You two be nice to each other. I am hauling. This current's still really strong. It's all warm. Oh, something's biting my other lure just dangling in the water. Huh. I am hauling backwards. But I got about 15 minutes here, so I'm gonna go back towards that so-called honey hole that I fished yesterday. There are a lot of people down there though fishing it, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna anchor and fish this oyster bed, and then I'll go back. You're giving me all that crap, Miss High Fly, for throwing that fish back, and you do the same thing.
Okay, finally cleared up. After about a month later, I had them check it again. Still had the bacteria. I've done that. He said, well, all you do is you go over and run. He said, basically, he said, people get used to growing up, you know, when they had them whales out here that you run down there. Goddamn, there's all kind of bacteria in there. They damn birds shit in there and all kind of mess. Yeah, you get used to having that bacteria. Yeah, you get that damn water used to being in you.
Started streaming yourself, Shawnee. What you streaming? I just read that. I don't even know what pole is most. Hello, JD Jammer. You did miss me catching a fish, that's for sure. Good morning, Tip Hook. Catch more. I'm trying. I was only gonna stay about 10 minutes. Go back and cook some omelets. Definitely could have put some flounder in there earlier, and I threw it back. Yeah, he's behind us. They've been running all the way down to the end of the creek and then drifting with the tide, trolling. Pretty sure they can hear me, and I'm just a crazy psycho talking on the boat. Bet y'all I'm gonna be missing another tail because I just had one nibble. Oh, I would have lost that bet. Yeah, me too, Sean. I'm on vacation. I was like, I'm gonna stream every morning when I go saltwater fishing. And I've enjoyed it. Had a lot more views, a lot more entertainment. And, but I know when I go back home, I can't, I'm too far from the ocean to do this every day. But I can get on the water and do some bass fishing. A plunger head. It's basically like a plunger head, but a creature. That means that thing is hideous. We're a name given to 3 New Zealand species of large edible sea cells, marine gastropod mollusk. They stick to the rocks. Yeah, Tip Hook. And Mrs. iFly wants us to take her kiddo fishing. She said Mr. iFly won't come out here and do this stuff. And she was getting on me for throwing the fish back in. All you guys hop on as I'm getting ready to get off. I'm going to have to stay a little bit longer. Enjoy this conversation. If only I could catch some more fish. I'm always honest. I did go out here with no cooler. I need to bring Tip Hook out here because he can show me how to kill these things. Which I'm not catching no redfish. I just gave up and been fishing for the flounder. Yeah, honest. I'm going to do, well, I don't have any jetty to fish, but I was going to go fish the piers. I'm going to do that tomorrow, I promise. I'm going to put up on the house's side of this island, and that's all I'm going to do is fish that side. How often do I fish? Not as often as I want to, man. I don't know, I try to go at least once a month. But the saltwater, once a year, maybe twice a year, I might do a weekend trip and come down here and fish. But saltwater is definitely just once a year. When I come on vacation, we come to the beach, and every morning I get up and do what I'm doing right now. I know how to gut and cook. I don't know how to gut and cook flounder. Let's get the story straight. I ain't never done flounder. Yeah, I know. But that's not a bad thing. Oh, that was a hard hit. That's not a bad thing though. If I can make a living doing this wouldn't be rough at all. I'm so sorry, Mrs. iFly. You even said yourself you don't do it. Come on, fishy. You hit it pretty hard. Hit it again. I am in the United States of America on the East Coast, right at the North Carolina, South Carolina border. I'm about 3 miles south of the border in South Carolina. And it is 7:55 in the morning here. And I'll be back here tomorrow morning, about 6:30. I planned on doing 6:30 to 8 tomorrow, Tuesday, and then Friday. I'm gonna take a break on Wednesday and Thursday. And Jello, I'm a people avoiding person. So every time I go somewhere and it's crowded, I just turn around and go, nope, we're gonna go somewhere else. Man, I'm getting nibbles on that far, right about there, but they're not sucking it in and eating it. I'm just gonna let it sit. Me too, Jello. I am a lovely people person. I got you guys hanging out with me, having good conversation. That bird is not happy. I'm glad you said it. If it wasn't for the coronavirus, would you still be there, Shawnee? Maybe so, Jello. Maybe so. I don't know. To me, that looks, I'd eat it. Then again, if I was a fish, anything I put in this water, I'd eat. Because they all look good to me. Why they just bump it one good hard time? Don't bump it. Bite it. Bite it. Pick up this little thing, put it in your mouth. Have a fun time with it. Huh. I wonder why they do that. This current is still really strong. Well, another little bird caught a fish. He's doing better than me. Oh, yeah, that sucks there, Sean. Sorry to hear that, man. You're like a temporary employee, and so the people who are there all the time or put themselves in a higher category than you, and you're there doing them a favor. Ha! Keep it nice, Jello. Keep it nice. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Alright. I'm going to do one more cast where I was getting them bumps. And I'm going to put the camera on my beautiful face. Just talk to y'all for a minute, and I'm going to go back to the campsite and cook up some almonds. Or no, not some almonds. Yeah, I'm going to cook some almonds. I'm going to cook some omelets. Give me a bacon, egg, and cheese omelet in my belly. I do agree. It was pretty funny though. I like it. I'm gonna have to get Tip Hook out here, teach me how to throw a cast net and teach me how to use the live bait. Cause I don't know. I've never done it. So it's so many unknowns. And I can tell you watch YouTube and I don't know. Them guys lie to you. Everything they tell you. Roasting nuts, yep. Where's the New Zealand dude from? I don't know. I have no clue what you mean there, Mrs. iFly. Alright. Make sure that doesn't fall out. Get down here and get my phone out of this holder. Yeah, it could have been nice. Roasting a nice flounder. That's for sure. It's beautiful here though. But here I'm gonna. Sorry guys, I'm gonna set y'all down real quick, pull up this anchor, and then start drifting towards the dock. I'll be right back. Y'all can get a nice view of my plastics. Alrighty. I don't know who said that. JD Jammer. I can't see your name at all on there. Boom. Oh, sun's in my face. I'm hard. I have to do some multitasking here. Got a paddle, got to hold my phone. So there we go. Man, that thing's bright. I can't see. So anyways, I'm gonna head back and get some belly in my breakfast. I'm gonna get some breakfast in my belly and then go from there. Hello, Mrs. iFly. Heard of hats? Yeah. I didn't bring one. That's something I forgot to pack. So I've been out here. I don't need sunglasses when I'm out here at 5 a.m. and it's dark. But I forgot to pack a hat, and I really wish I did grab one. So it's kind of hard holding the phone too. I got a lot to learn. There we go. I do lose everything. Actually, my sunglasses, they could be in Tip Hug's house because they're there a lot. Hey, I'm not going bald, just up here in the front. The rest of it's fine. But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and I'll be back here tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. And Jello, you come here, and I'm going to fish. Here, let me show you. So this is right here is a big island. How do I change my camera? And I'm going to go to over there. There's a bunch of houses and stuff, so I'll fish all those docks and piers. So I appreciate that, Shawnee. It means a lot to me, man. I'm just learning. New streamer here, trying to learn all this. So I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna fish all those houses and docks for you tomorrow, Jelly. So, but other than that, I really appreciate it, guys. So, thank you.